It is the Sonoran Desert. At over 100,000 square miles, it is enormous. It is also the hottest of all the North American deserts. Yet even here, there is life. It is a place for those that have the strength to endure, the cunning to adapt, the will to survive. They are qualities shared by the men and women that dare to push their very limits. They come here to test their inner strength, to see if they can adapt to the challenges they will face. They come to the desert to take on Ironman Arizona. 3 disciplines make up the Ironman. On their own, they would be a formidable challenge, a 2.4-mile swim, 112-mile bike, and a marathon. But at the Ironman, they are done in succession. If the distances are not daunting enough, for many the time limits placed on each discipline will make it nearly impossible. That was the cruel reality for Rudy Garcia-Tolsen just a few weeks ago. After 10.5 hours, his race at the Ford Ironman World Championship was over. He missed the bike cutoff time by just 8 minutes. What would be devastating for some, for Garcia-Tolsen, well, it was just another hurdle, another challenge in a life highlighted not by what can't be done, but by what can be done.
Thank you very much. I want to show people around the world that having a disability is only a challenge, and the real disability is having a negative attitude.
To spend time with Rudy Garcia-Tolsen is an elixir for the soul. The positive energy is there for all to absorb. It's always been that way with Rudy, even when he was having surgery to repair a cleft palate or undergoing numerous attempts to repair his 2 legs. Always there was that contagious outlook on life. When surgeons, his family, and a 5-year-old boy decided amputating both legs above the knee was the best remaining option, Rudy was all for it if it meant he could go outside and play. Once his first prosthetics arrived, there was no stopping it.
Deep down inside, I'm the one of those persons who likes to push myself to the fullest and see what I'm made of, see what the human body can do. Because at the end of the day, we all have 2 things in common. We're all born and we're all gonna die. And so it really matters what you do in between that really defines you.
He's become the patron saint of any kid with a disability. If you have a disability and you think you can't do something, look at this kid. Look at Rudy. There is absolutely nothing that he can't do. He surfs, he skateboards, he's won 2 Paralympic gold medals in swimming, he does triathlons, and one day he's going to finish the Ironman. There's no limits. And that's sort of what we're trying to tell people, that through sport, that even if you're challenged, if you're missing a leg or missing an arm, with the right sport and the right mentor, there's no reason you can't accomplish anything and everything in life.
Garcia-Tolsen has been proving that his entire life. Despite being only 21, his accomplishments are impressive by anyone's standards. But there are always new goals, the latest to complete the Ironman. That quest took Rudy to Hawaii this year for the Ford Ironman World Championship.
Rudy Tolsen Garcia is out of the water and attempting his first Ironman.
But late into his bike, the dream looked to be in jeopardy. By the end of the 112-mile course, it was confirmed.
You tried your best.
Rudy Garcia-Tolsen would miss the bike cutoff by just 8 minutes.
To not finish Kona, just because I'm a very competitive person, it was on one side kind of embarrassing, because and deep down inside I knew that with a different situation, preparation-wise, going into that race, I would have nailed it. I don't know, I just felt really disappointed in myself because I knew that, you know, I could have done a lot better. But at that day, at that time, I gave my heart and soul out in that course.
While the venue has changed, the goal remains the same. Rudy Garcia-Tolsen is here to become an Ironman.
There's many reasons why I think for me it's important to finish an Ironman. For one, of course, it's just to show the little kids out there who are in the same situation as me that, you know, the sky's the limit if you put your mind to it. It's all about having a positive attitude, and you can do anything.
For Garcia-Tolsen, for all the amateurs, their race now only moments from getting underway. The months, even years of preparation are in the past. What lays ahead is the toughest single-day endurance event in the world, the Ironman.